I'm Jacob.
I'm Marcel.
I'm Shadi.
And I'm Yazan.
And
we are the four
fives.
Hello, everybody.
Yazan, were you even saying
No,
anything?
I actually
I was like,
forgot
I didn't
that.
hear Yazan.
I forgot the name of our channel. I'm just playing. Okay.
That's disappointing.
So
Thank you for
welcome
coming
back.
You,
For
as
another
always.
Welcome back.
video. We would like to thank everybody this time, not just one person. Everybody. We love everybody. Our question of the day is, who's your favorite artist?
You know what, guys? I'm so sorry, but that's just so lame. Who is the greatest artist in your opinion?
See, that's the hard one because
We want hard
even-
ones. We don't want
Because
easy questions.
even for that simple question, I had two people. I still wasn't able to get one
yeah,
person.
but that's
to
fine. That's why it's
And
such
it
a
was-
broad question.
it
You
was-
can have multiple favorite artists, but you can't have multiple best
greatest.
artists.
Well, New York Times,
No.
every book comes out. It's always
Greatest
best
artist.
New York
I mean,
Times
you
sell
can
it.
you can have a greatest artist in rock, a greatest
Yeah.
artist in pop,
Yeah.
a greatest artist in hip hop. You will not.
See, for me,
A greatness differs between
It's
genre to genre.
two people, J. Cole and Joyner Lucas, because they're both and enough because they're all three of them are extremely lyrical. I mean, it's like a poem. All of their songs. Also, if you watch all their videos, they all have meaning. What the fuck?
I
They
mean,
all their videos also show a message. So it's way more of that. You know, as if you listen to like mumble rappers, this is not even on the spectrum. But for those three, I'd say they're greatest because of that. I also haven't listened to like Biggie and the old ones. If I did, I know they're all very lyrical. If I got into them, I would maybe change my answer, but I haven't. So that's for me.
Shadi, your top three.
I'm gonna go last.
Right.
Okay. I agree with you that like I know that like there's lots of talk about like the olden days rappers like Nas, Biggie, Tupac,
Yeah.
like all them. I just didn't listen to them enough to say that they're like my favorites, but I'm also a big lyric guy. Like I love lyrics and music. I like having music having meaning. J. Cole's definitely on my top three. I love Big Sean. And the third man,
Doesn't have to be three. It can be,
Lil Baby. Lil Baby's like just the best rapper
Lil
in the
Baby,
game right
I've
now.
listened
That,
to
like,
him. Yeah, Little
Lil
Baby
Baby.
for sure.
the best rapper in the game right now. So like I can't just.
I mean, just to add onto the 90s music, very underrated opinion, but I think Biggie's way better than Pac, just in all types of music. I would also want to say that if those artists back then had the same producers that
As today.
as today, they would go crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, top three, I would put J. Cole, of course. Drake would have to be up there just because Drake's been so consistent for so
Drake,
long.
you know, old me used to.
He would be
Love
under
Drake.
greatest. He'd be under who's one of the greatest. Just not my favorite.
Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I don't know if you guys can see, but like literally all of these, there's even here that you probably can't see it, and over there, that's all J. Cole stuff. Like I used to love J. Cole, and I
Damn,
still
boy.
do, but now that I'm getting more into like NF and Joyner Lucas and them, and Little Baby, I have been listening to J. Cole a little less.
Well,
but
and he stopped dropping.
Yeah,
music.
I guess for like
There's also-
favorite as of right now, because it's like if my favorite overall, I'd say J. Cole. But right now, I would say Lil Baby. Lil Baby. I'd still have to put Drake, man. Lil Baby, Drake. Yeah, I'd keep it at that.
Go ahead, Shadi.
I would say
Oh, she's gonna see herself like that.
probably. I think for hip hop, I would say Kendrick Lamar. I think.
I don't know his newest album N95. Is that what it's? No, it's not called N95.
I
That's
don't even think I listened to the
Kind of
song.
the song. It's Mr. Morales and the Big
It's
Stopper.
not really. It hasn't hit for me personally.
I think what he did with To Pimp a Butterfly is enough to put him as one of the greatest to do it. I
Wait,
think
who?
Kendrick Lamar. I
He's
think
had great music.
To Pimp a Butterfly is just, I think, peak like rap music. He never broke really any bar. His flow is amazing. The production was phenomenal, and the message that he conveyed was great. So I would, off of that album alone, I would put him there, like top five,
Like ever?
top five ever. Yes,
But
I would
if we
also, yeah,
go ahead, finish
No,
what you were
continue.
saying. I was just gonna say like based off actual like like records and what they have done, J. Cole has to be up there because he have like all of his albums have went platinum with no features. That's a lot.
No,
Pretty
J.
sure
Cole's,
just one.
but
No, more than just one went platinum.
well, 2014
no
he was
features.
double
That's
double
different.
platinum.
Multiple have gone platinum, but with no features. That's crazy.
yeah.
I would also say for like pop, I would say like Taylor Swift. very controversial, I know.
I love Taylor
But
Swift.
I
Taylor
think
Swift's
the way
amazing.
Yeah, I won't lie. I mean, when I was younger, I was for sure bumping Taylor Swift.
The way she,
Lux.
she does a different thing every album, and I think that's great. And she's re-recording her album, which is very admirable. And I think for the third person, I would probably say Beyonce, because I don't think you can have a career that's more than 25 years old and be this successful and not be one of the greatest.
Yeah, she's pretty crazy, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
Can we talk about how bad DJ Khaled is?
Oh my God.
God, him
So
and Rick
bad.
Ross piss me off so
I
bad.
know.
Dude. I don't know
Hey,
why.
hey,
They
hey.
just,
She ain't
I think-
even know it.
I think DJ Khaled's latest album sold 10,000 copies.
God, dude.
that's
So
it.
bad.
Wait, he makes
so
his
bad.
own music? I thought he was just like
He's a producer,
Well,
but he
He
thank-
has
was
his own producer tags.
But it only sold 10,000 copies because so much music is digital now.
That's bad. I mean,
people don't.
Who's
I mean,
buying
less,
copies?
less than a year ago, Taylor Swift sold 300,000 copies. Less than a year ago of one album in 1 week.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's
How big? How do you guys like? Have you guys ever heard somebody say like music is like the most important thing to them? Do you guys feel like how important is music to you guys? Like,
I think it's important to me.
I mean, I listen to music a lot. I sleep
But
with
also
music
I
on.
think-
I drive with music on. I work with music on. I shower with music on. I drive with music on.
so what would you do without music?
Get down with music.
I'll just sing myself.
But also, I think Yazan, like I don't know, you guys have been around him. So he listens to like hip hop and hip hop only. And for me,
There's a lot of Arabic in my playlist.
yes, but
And
mostly,
a little bit country,
mostly you're
but
gonna listen
mostly.
to hip hop.
Lyrical poems, yes.
It's I think in general, if a person is listening to one genre, I don't think a person can speak so much on music because it's one genre,
I don't have the right to talk.
and they have not really expanded other than that.
Right.
Damn, he just.
That's
My
all I'm
brother is
saying.
my
Bro,
biggest
shut
hater.
him
bro.
down
All I'm
so
saying-
My
bad.
brother is my biggest hater.
That's all I'm saying.
And y'all know that now.
That's all I'm
You
saying.
just gotta end it with "but I don't know," so you don't.
But-
No, because
Lol.
like, he has good music, but all of it is hip hop,
Yeah.
and I'm not a fan of that.
Okay, what's
Especially-
your guys' opinion on country music then?
I love
There's
country
been
music. Country
some
music's
good
great.
ones, you know.
I
I
think
have a
there's-
couple on my playlist. for
Oh
sure.
God.
Sam Hunt.
There's a lot of people
Let me-
hate on country music.
Let
but
me
it's
say, I think
honestly
there's a
not that bad
subgenre
at all.
of country music. It's
Hip-hop
the bro country, the bar and girls and trucks and.
You don't like that one?
beers. Those are so cringy and so serious.
You don't like Sam Hunt?
No, and I hate. Oh my God, body like a like a back road. I just hate that song.
I don't know if I know that song.
What about the song Lil Nas blew up with?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a fun song. That's lighthearted.
It's like hip hop with country.
Yeah, that was not bad.
Old Town Road or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Old Town Road.
I think
It was
Guy-
catchy. It was really catchy.
Billy Cyrus.
Hey,
I think
talking
that-
about all these people making big moves and making albums and selling platinums, what's the biggest thing you guys have accomplished? They've accomplished a lot. What have we?
Were you like expecting a question to flow out as you said that?
Huh?
Were you expecting my answer to match anything?
Yeah,
else
I
I've
want
done?
platinums. I want mansions. I want everything. Let me know.
I
No,
want,
but
I
we've
want
all
my second
accomplished
grade
things.
spelling bee.
And honestly,
no, we've all
like,
accomplished-
an accomplishment can be something so personal that honestly
Yeah.
doesn't mean anything to anyone else in the world.
Yeah, like to you, because everyone has their own struggle. So what do you think you have accomplished to yourself? If anybody else looks like, man, that's nothing. That's pocket change. Fuck them, man. This is your
When-
I
accomplishment.
guess I can start with like something smaller. I have accomplished after I broke my jaw and I lost a couple teeth. I lost a lot of confidence, but I was able to gain a lot of it back.
Yeah.
I think I would say that's like a small kind of big accomplishment that I've been able to get over.
Yeah. Okay.
Similar to me, like a parent's confidence. Like when I was little, I grew up like my whole life being like super overweight and getting made fun of for it. Like all my friends, like not even getting made fun of for it, but I was just like very unhappy with myself, and I was always like, dude, if you just lost weight, like you wouldn't care about anything else in the world. Like if you just lost weight, you'd be happy forever, which is very untrue. Like there's still so many fucking, but I mean, losing weight probably like is something that
It helps though.
yeah, I know.
All that.
There's, I
Doesn't
mean, I
make
think
you happy, but it helps you.
I think I lost weight right in the time of life where life gets really freaking hard. So I didn't
Yeah.
really experience life getting easier because even though I lost weight, like every day, like,
Right.
life still fucked me.
But if you imagine how, if you were so big and you gone through all that, do you think that that would have been any different?
I don't know because not. I mean, it would be different because of how I feel about myself. But other than that, like it hasn't really changed me much to
Right.
be like. I got a little bit better at sports and like I guess that's the only thing. Like I don't know. I don't. Yeah, it wouldn't change too much.
Right.
It's just
okay.
an accomplishment that I'm still proud of myself for, or happy for.
Yeah, for sure.
Getting my bachelor's. I have a bachelor's in biology, and I'm.
I don't know which one
Damn
is,
it.
so. I can't hear it, so.
Congrats! It's a
Yeah,
huge
good job.
accomplishment. I think
Yeah,
it really
that-
takes
that's
a lot of
fun.
ambition and
Yeah.
drive and just dedication to
Thank you.
get a bachelor's degree in
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, I very much enjoyed it, but it was very much hard.
Yeah.
I wanted to give up so many times in so many classes.
That's what makes it the big accomplishment, right?
Yeah.
Like when you're 2 years late to graduating. Yeah, me too.
Mhm.
No, I'm saying I'm 2 years late to
Yes,
graduating.
I'm so confused.
Nah, I don't
Graduated
know.
on
You shouldn't
time.
have dapped him
Compliment
up
to
for that one.
You graduated on time.
I have dapped him up on that one.
What about you, Yazan?
Well, I've been at the same job for 2 years, so that's a big accomplishment because I don't think I've ever done that just yet. Building my dream car. I'm losing it and then rebuilding it, so that's cool.
I was gonna say it's come and gone, and it's very quick.
His biggest
Yeah,
haters,
I
so didn't
mean,
say anything.
If you wanna build a fast car, just don't buy a Subaru. Is all I gotta say.
Back.
You
From the
'cause then
auction.
let me tell you. I'll tell
That
you
already
Got
got
exactly
head
what happens.
gaskets in the garage, ready to be repaired.
I'll tell you what happens. You're gonna buy it, put 10 grand, drive 100 miles, have it blow up on I-25,
I'm sorry to tell you, Yazan, but a lot of people are smart.
and don't buy Subaru.
Yeah, don't buy Subarus, put 10K in it, and then blow up the engine in 2 days.
From police auctions. That
From police.
That was not a police auction, but okay.
yes, it was.
No, it was a normal auction.
Copart or the police auction.
No, it is not.
I promise you.
Okay. Anyways, moving on. We'll talk about it after the podcast. So yeah, I mean, school, work is going well. School. I'm still in school. I have, in one major, haven't changed yet. Although I have when I first started, but I
Taking shots at me.
no.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No. But yeah,
people actually change their major.
yeah,
but
everybody
like,
changes. Their
usually first semester or second semester, not.
Yeah, that's what I changed my.
Yeah. Okay. That's definitely shooting.
Yeah, that one was personal.
Yeah.
For sure. I wasn't going there. But yeah, I mean they're all very small, but to me they are what I want. Like now I have the shoes that I want, even though you guys hate on them.
Oh my
Not
god!
gonna
You guys
talk about
just
that.
Picture this:
We're not gonna talk about it.
basketball shoes being worn, not on the court ever.
No, I step foot on the court. I don't hoop, right? I go there.
Steps on it though.
Like,
Just know that.
after the when I'm waiting on you guys to be done, I'm on the court for sure.
Dang.
There's
Also,
that.
guys.
Also last
we
25
are
pounds.
actual.
It's my time still, Jacob. Thank you. Last 25 pounds. That's yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Anyways, we are actual professional basketball players, and if anybody's ever watching, we can do runs for money or charity, or we could actually just turn up
My
on these
account is
basketball
charity.
events. Just in case you guys
I will-
think you can beat us, leave it in the comments. Maybe we could.
I will
throw something
take
with that.
Any
You can make a
challenge-
video.
We could do like a 2v2
A 4
tournament.
Yeah, for sure.
Any challenge ever given in
Yeah.
basketball. I will
As long as
accept.
I'm carrying Marcel, we'll be good.
Oh my god.
If you guys want to 2v2 or what? No, 2v2, right? You two against
You could 5v2. I don't care.
5v2,
We-
Marcel will
you-
still sell.
I literally
You
have
wanna
won
hoop with the
every
F.o.b.s?
game he's ever played with for.
Yeah,
Comment.
no, I will say actually an accomplishment is being as athletic as I am today, because as a Arab's natural genes, I mean, maybe
We're not meant
soccer,
to
but
play
it's like
sport.
we're really
We're
not
not
that
made
we're
to
not
play.
that athletic. We're not meant to be playing a lot of these sports, but
We weren't
hey,
designed for
but
that.
we do.
Yeah, you know what?
We do. So I would say that's an accomplishment, man.
Yeah, like basketball, football, baseball, Arabs are not supposed to play those
all.
sports, and
Talking about Arabs and being from Arabs, what other places have you guys traveled outside of Arabs and America?
I've honestly stayed in the country. I personally haven't left the country. I've traveled to Florida, California, Arizona, Las Vegas, Texas.
Bob?
That's
Yeah, he's a fob.
Oh, he's a fan.
Kind of hard to leave the country.
yeah. I literally.
It's kind of hard to leave the country.
I wasn't. I would. If I would have left America, I would not come back until 2 years.
Yeah, but we're all American citizens now, guys. Okay,
I've always
everybody
been.
calm down. Okay, he has.
I'm better. I'm stronger.
That's why.
Yeah, I have 6 green cards.
Huh?
Nothing.
Wait, I'll watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, I was like, I honestly didn't hear that either.
He said he has 6 green cards.
Whoa.
What countries?
Yo, anyways,
How many go up to
I'll say the best spot I've actually traveled would be back to my homeland.
It is.
I can't say that personally, because I lived there. I would have to say somewhere else.
What would you say, Florida?
Either that or Cancun.
Cancun.
Cancun is a tourist city.
Yeah, Cancun's a very much tourist.
Not
Okay.
Mexico,
area.
baby.
I think, and I say Jordan mainly because it's like we went to a lot of tourist areas, but also we were in like where my parents
you were
used to
exotic,
live.
for
Like
sure,
we were
yeah.
definitely in like a very authentic area.
Also, we went to Egypt too, Yazan. But I don't think
Egypt, that is a
so
place I
dope.
want to go. I want to go,
Egypt
and
is
it's
so dope.
honestly, I don't want to see the pyramids in Egypt. I want to see the pyramids in Mexico.
Yeah, but when we went to Egypt, we went to Sharm el Sheikh, which is
We did not.
it's the same as
Also
Cancun.
Cancun.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's like the resort. It's like the touristy
Yeah.
place of Egypt.
Yeah, it says
Sharm el Sheikh. It's not Egypt.
My
It's
dad.
also because it was middle of like the Arab Spring, so
The weather was great.
no, the spring as in like the Arab Spring, like the
Movement?
yes, the
The
movement.
movement. Yeah.
So tourism was not great, so they made like
cheap.
for like $150 you can go for a week per person.
A whole week?
Yes, so us and Mama's brother, we went together.
But that's normal in the Middle East. Dinars like
No, but still,
Nothing.
150 was
Yeah.
not
150
But we
dinars.
were, but
It's a
we
lot
went
of
to a
money.
different country though, not a
week,
state,
including flights.
and a hotel, and
It was
we were at
amazing.
a whole different country though.
I get it, but like that's half of a worker in the Middle East's salary for a month. That's like 2 weeks of work for them.
Depends,
Yeah, it's up there for sure.
but still, that's cheap.
It is pretty
For
cheap.
us,
Yeah,
for us.
for us, I guess.
Also, back then for my parents, so much so that they took 6 of us and they paid for 6 of us.
Yeah, that's
that was still I
that's
guess,
great.
expensive,
But you
for sure.
still live there. Okay. I mean, I heard other than where you guys went, I don't think because my dad is born in Egypt, and I asked my auntie, "Can we go to Egypt?" When we were back there 2 months ago, she said, "No, I'm not stepping foot in Egypt. We're not going." So I don't know if all of Egypt is.
No, again, Cancun.
No, Sharm el Sheikh is
The Cancun
So
of
he
Egypt.
said
yeah.
he said Cancun. Where have you been that you would say is the best spot
think-
to travel?
Well, you guys didn't let me choose that because you said that, so it has to be like a full place, and then in that case, I would have to say Florida.
He guessed that. He literally guessed you'd say that.
Because
Yeah,
where else
Florida.
have we been? I've been to Nebraska, and I'm sorry, guys from Nebraska, but I'm not picking Nebraska as my
You've
favorite
been,
place to
you've been
travel.
to Utah.
No, I mean, Utah's even worse.
Utah was great, actually. Utah was
Utah's even
great.
worse than
You,
Nebraska.
but Utah's the same as Colorado, so I feel like it's cheating if I count it because it's all literally the same. You get the same exact miles except for them being on this side, they're on that side now, but it's the same. You got lakes, way more than out here, so that makes it better. But it's the same. It's literally the same as
Yeah.
Colorado.
Yeah, but isn't it like a whole desert out there?
It's flat, definitely.
When you go more in, yeah, but again, when you're
Obviously
on the
not
outskirts,
in, like the same.
again, because we literally share the same exact mountains.
Yeah. Well, we share the exact same mountains with many, many people.
Hey, the camera's falling.
Yeah.
We have, like a lot. I guess a lot of states have the exact same mountains as us. Like it.
Yeah,
It
the
really
Rocky
follows
Mountains go
through.
through like that half of the United
they go
States.
through Canada too.
And Canada. And even in Canada, they're still called the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah, obviously.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you guys think if I were to like show you a map or like an outline of multiple states in America, would you guys be able to like
Say what
be
they
able
are.
to pick out what?
Not
Or
all of
some
them.
of them, yeah, but not all of them.
I can say California, Texas,
Florida, New York.
I guess more of the bigger states. Yeah.
Colorado, because it's just a square.
My geography is awful. I probably
Yeah, I mean,
really
I wouldn't. I can't tell you where Iowa is, or
I can't either.
Carolina.
Yeah, unless it's like if there was like a map of all of them like touching, yeah. But if it was just a singular state, I don't think I would.
Yeah,
be able
like
to
what
do
is
that.
this state? And it's just a picture
Yeah.
that I can't.
I don't think I'd be able to
there's
do that
no
either.
way I can't. No. But yeah, I mean, Colorado and Utah are the same.
Shadi, where was your favorite place you've ever been?
I think I'm cool with Colorado now, but I would want to go like to Chicago.
Chicago.
Coolest place you've ever been?
Coolest place I've ever been.
Outside
I like
of Colorado.
Lebanon.
That is a good question though.
You've
Like
been to
what?
Lebanon?
Yeah,
Lebanon?
yeah. You were just too young.
Oh, for sure.
I wish I went to the
I
Blan.
went to Lebanon. I went to Syria.
Lebanon. I don't know.
Lebanon, yes, Lebanon.
Lebanon is beautiful.
Lebanon.
It was the very first time I went into a wax figure museum
Wow.
because we don't have those in Jordan.
a wax figure.
And we did that in 2006, and then I did that again in 2009 or 10.
Oh, I was 3 years
I was
old.
9 years old. Why did y'all leave me?
You were 6. Oh no, the second one it was just a trip for me and Mama.
Okay.
It's okay. My mom took my sister to
Yeah.
Australia. I don't know where I was at.
The young ones are not always like, hey.
Yeah, I know, dude. What are you kidding? No. So the first time I went to Jordan was 2018.
No, that was not the first time.
or 19.
It was
Oh, okay. I
2004,
think I was
2006.
like 2. No. But that's my point. I think actually my first time was when I was like 2 years
Yeah,
old.
yeah,
But
yeah.
no, realistically, like the first time where I would have remembered something,
2000.
my family went and sent me and my brother off to Nebraska.
Oh yeah, that was 2010 when
Yeah,
everybody came
where
to
my
Jordan.
entire fam went to Jordan
all
and
of our
just sent
cousins.
me and my brother to Nebraska.
All of our cousins.
Well, yeah,
I remember.
they
I went
traded
to-
me with my first cousins. They picked up 2 of my first cousins from Nebraska and then just had us stay with their mom.
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
I remember that. I met your parents. I met you, just your dad, not your mom. Just your dad on Jordan.
Yes,
Your
that
mom was
2010, yeah.
still here because he called her on the phone. I remember, or she called him.
No.
Anyways, let's not get into that on the podcast, guys.
San Diego. I love San Diego. San Diego was super nice. The weather was good. There was lots of things to do, like in San Diego. Literally, my Airbnb was like within 30 minutes of like 3 different beaches, and we were 21, so we were going out to clubs and bars. Like, dude, San Diego, and the people there were so nice. Well, like San Diego is literally the best place I've ever been. Obviously, Jordan was cool, but San Diego was.
Yeah, it also for sure depends on who you go with.
Yeah,
You know,
I went
like,
with my best friend.
definitely.
Make it fun, you know.
Yeah,
We went to
What's-
New Orleans.
I was just,
What
that's why I
state
said that.
would
I
you
think
guys
New
want to
Orleans was
move
fun.
to then?
Huh?
Like in America, what state would you guys want to move to if you had to move out of Colorado?
If I have,
You had to. You could not stay in Colorado whatsoever.
no point to even talk. Shadi, go. We know it's Florida.
I would go to Utah.
Now it's Utah.
It's right here. It's very similar to Colorado, and it's cheap.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay.
I would want to do Chicago for myself. I love food. I love food. I know,
No,
I know
swear,
that.
it is. No, it is.
Don't swear.
Because last time I went there, we checked their minimum wage and it was like $8 an hour. Like out there, apartments are like still like cheap again, but that was like right before the COVID,
Yeah.
so like a couple years ago.
Which
But-
one the economy was the best? I mean, it was great.
yeah, so like it's again same mountains, very similar to Colorado. You got big beautiful lakes, so you can go do all that, and it's cheap and it's not that far from here. I think that would be a better choice than Florida. Florida's nice, but I cannot live there in the summer. There's no way. It's
Yeah.
too hot and too humid.
Yeah.
Utah, we snow and everything, and it's the same weather as here.
Yeah.
I believe that answer. That's a good answer.
Yeah. I would say Chicago because I love food and they have good food.
What about? Is there any part of like you wanting to move out there because of the Arab community out there?
No.
No, you would want nothing to do with the Arab
No.
community out in Chicago. 'Cause
Listen,
there's a
listen.
very, very
There
large.
is.
Yeah.
There I've
is.
met a lot
And
of
there's
great like Arabs
Food
out
and
in
the
Chicago.
stores, the Arab stores and the Arab food, yes, but not necessarily the
But same in New York. If you go to New York, you
York.
go to Patterson in New York. It's
Yeah,
the
but New
same
York
thing.
is
It's a city of Jordan. I've heard it's like a city of the Middle East.
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's
Patterson. You go there. Everyone there speaks Arabic. The stores are all like the front of the stores is all in Arabic. People like walking in the middle of the street, just like in Jordan. Yeah, it's called Patterson. So if you're in New York, go to Patterson. You'll see where
You'll
we
live
came from.
Jordan
of
for
an experience.
You'll
Yeah,
live
you get
Jordan.
a good half of the experience for sure.
And the other half you can watch Moon Knight on Disney Plus.
No, that's not.
That's definitely a great option. So where would you want to move, Shadi? Or Chicago? Wow, that's depressing.
You just said it. You're not
else,
listening.
though? I am trying to think.
Okay, you keep thinking, Marcel. Where would you go?
I would never move out of Colorado. I'll make that clear. I love Colorado with all my heart.
that would not be me. I'm okay with moving
Yeah.
out of Colorado.
I'm for
I love
sure out of
Colorado.
here eventually.
I would say Texas. I've heard so many good
I've
things
been
about
to
Texas.
Texas.
The like
You've been to
housing,
Texas?
Yeah, I went to I think once or twice.
and I've heard people
Where do we do the church? Where do we do the church?
Oklahoma.
retreat?
No,
Yeah,
that's in
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
No, it's in everything.
Oklahoma
Our
and
last
Texas,
church
yes.
retreat, we went to Texas.
Yes.
But besides the
Went to
point,
Oklahoma
Marcel,
and Texas.
No, I've never been, but I've heard so many good things. I've heard people are nice.
Texas fried chicken is good.
So yeah, Shadi wants to move to Texas,
yeah,
guys.
apparently Shadi can't stop talking about Texas.
Yeah, my answer would be Texas. And I mean, I know that it gets super duper stupid hot, but I've also heard they accommodate with like AC everywhere you go.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you've
I guess
never
it's
been.
different. It's different from Florida because there's not as much humidity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also
There's still a
never
beach,
been,
I think.
Oh,
I've also
yeah.
never been to 46 of the other countries. So
Right,
that
but
limits my
I feel
answers.
like if it'd be like,
I'm
where
not
would
moving to Vegas. I'm not moving to Florida. And I'm not moving to Cali.
Vegas is not
is
a
that the
place
only
you
place
want to
you've
move.
been to?
Yeah, Vegas is disgustingly hot
Yeah,
and
I
like
would
not
love
fun.
Vegas for sure.
Cali's expensive. Florida's weather is disgusting.
Yeah, we've been to Vegas.
Oh yeah, yes.
I think my top 3 would have to be Texas. Arizona's a hit or miss.
We've been to Arizona.
Sounds
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, we have.
And again, it's super fun. It's just the heat. I think that would have the biggest
Yeah,
problem with like
that was bad.
Colorado's
trying
heat
to
is
go to
bad.
work and my car's melted on the road. Like, I feel like that'd be a large issue. But yeah, Texas, Arizona. Where else would I want to go?
I would want to be
But that's
in
not
Canada.
the question. It's not where you want to go. It's where would you live?
Yeah, you asked this question.
to
Where would
live.
you move if you
Yeah,
had
to
to move?
live. Texas, Arizona.
You one place. Pick one state.
Yeah, where would you want to live?
Bro, I'm just giving a top
saying
three.
a
Y'all
different
said like
state
four
or
different
all over the
states
world?
each.
I said Utah.
I said Texas. He
Yeah,
said
but
Chicago.
Why are we saying just the United States or anywhere in the
No,
world?
Jacob asked if you had to move out of Colorado, where would you go? That's
So,
the
like,
question we're answering.
So what does that? Is that
If
within
you,
the
you
state?
literally just there's no you can't live here.
Wrong answer. You could have more than one answer.
Oh, then I would like do Switzerland or Iceland.
Yeah, but that's just hard. Like you're in a bad spot where you have to get the fuck out of.
Yeah, I mean,
What?
You can't just pick up and go to a different country.
you're not
No, I
you're
can
not
do
choosing
that.
your
A job
dream
can-
destination.
A job can let me do that.
Yeah, but you're gonna be homeless, dog.
That's why a job would do that. A job
He's
would.
saying if he went to a different country
Or a
through a
job.
job connection.
Yeah.
Jacob, what is your answer?
I already gave it. You guys didn't like it, apparently.
One
He said
state.
he said Texas.
No, he's Texas. Is that it?
Maybe if you would listen as you're sitting right next to me.
You said 3 different
I
states.
said my top three and put Texas at one. But you're right next to me and somehow did not catch that.
Okay, so let's ask another question before we start fighting.
I'm in a
What
really goofy mood.
what states or countries would you like to visit? Not to live in, just a visit.
Santorini, Greece.
What the?
I really want to see New
That-
York.
that is my number one.
I want to see some
So
gladiators.
Greece is a bunch of islands, and Santorini is one island in Greece,
Right,
and it's
okay.
also the most expensive for some reason.
Before I say where I want to go out of the country, if we're talking just like internet or like in the country, I really want to see New York. I want to be in New York like during the
Winter.
Christmas.
during the
Yeah.
winter, like seeing the ball drop with sun with snow everywhere. That'd be cool.
I'd for sure want to do that. Yeah.
But that's easier to do than like I really want to go to Australia, like really really bad. All my family has
Family in
gone.
Australia, so it's a
Yeah,
little.
I have my
You too.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
first cousins are there, and I'm hoping to go there soon. But like it looks so beautiful. I can only imagine leaving the freaking cold and snow here to Australia summer, and like that would definitely be a dream vacation for me.
I
Yeah.
do think like the biggest con of Australia is it's like the devil just keeps away all of his hidden
The spiders and
animals
the
there. Like
lizards.
it's crazy with the amount of like
Yeah,
Have you guys heard of the face hugger?
I don't want to hear about it though.
It's like this big ass thing. Okay, and it's called a face hugger because I think it's what they do. They like to hug your face, and it's like a big ass spider with like 8 legs. But the worst thing is it's also got a tail, a very 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 long tail, and then the legs are long. So it stands, like if it's standing up on this table from the pictures what I've seen, off this table, it looks like it stands
Oh
over here
fuck no!
with like 8 legs and then a long ass tail. And they
Ugh.
call it face hugger because it.
That's a dog. That's the size of Izzy.
Oh no, it'd be bigger than Izzy, but it's just like it's literally just a tail and a face.
No, yeah, that tail is longer than Izzy's. What I mean.
Yeah,
Australia is nice to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there.
yeah,
Yeah,
visit. Yeah,
for
that's
real.
What about you, Jacob?
I guess a place I would also have to agree with you in that kind of area of like Greece and everything.
Yeah,
I
the
would I
Mediterranean.
would also kind of want to see like the ancient history of the Romans.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pompeii.
Yeah, Pompeii.
go to-
Is there still like tourist sites?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Pompeii?
it's
Is it
pretty
not-
unstable.
I was like,
so-
wasn't it all like kind of destroyed and?
Oh, yeah, but it's been dug up, but it's still unstable.
but you can do that in Jordan.
Do
No,
what?
Pompeii. There's no Pompeii in Jordan.
Pompeii-
I don't know what Pompeii is.
It's a city that was completely vanished because of a
A
volcano.
volcano. Yeah.
Oh no, I was out. You can go and see like all the historic
yeah,
stuff
ancient
out
city,
there.
yeah.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. That's what
For
I was
sure.
saying.
any ancient places. Are
Okay, what's
Yeah.
the one country you guys wouldn't want to visit?
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
He didn't say a country.
Sadi, go ahead. Sadi.
To visit, I really want to visit Dubai.
Yeah, that'd be
It's on my.
glorified
bucket
Jordan.
list.
Yeah, I was gonna say, in my opinion, though, Dubai's overrated.
You've never
I
been.
mean, good for you if you want to flow.
I want to do that. I want to also.
It'd be cool to experience.
Yeah, I
At
want.
least-
I want to see Switzerland.
Switzerland?
Yeah,
Switzerland.
with all the beautiful.
Wait, can you
I think that's
please
the-
pronounce that for me?
I'm
one more
Switzerland
time?
is
Yes, Switzerland.
Yep, that
Switzerland's
Switzerland.
Swishers.
No, no.
right.
The country.
If let me ask my last question. Did you want to
Wait,
answer?
Jacob had another question.
Oh, I was just saying, we were giving off all these like great places we want to visit. What's a place you guys would never want to visit?
North
Or
Korea.
never have to end up being there.
North Korea,
Other than that place,
That is
yeah.
so.
Russia, Ukraine.
No, that's fair. Yeah, I was gonna say those. Those are
That's an
fair
easy
answers.
Yeah.
What about you, Yazan?
Would not want to move there. Where I would want to go, Africa. You have to get like.
I would love to go to Africa, to be honest.
No, so I would like to go to Africa, but like, don't you? Or maybe that was a while ago where you have to get a shot and stuff because if you go there, you can get
Ebola, but that's so
yeah,
20 years ago.
right? Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy. I would love to see the Sierra.
Yeah,
Literally.
Like,
Yeah.
all those
for sure.
random
Actually, yeah.
wild
I
animals.
take that back. I do want to go to Africa, but I've actually been watching a lot of stuff about Africa. I should have known, but yeah, I was like, where would I not want to go except for like
Russia,
Israel,
North
right where
Korea.
ISIS is, like
Yeah.
stuff like war
I
places.
wouldn't want to go to Greenland.
No.
Why not?
It's cold. Greenland is
It's like
cold.
Antarctica.
Yeah, but I would.
I
never
would
go
love to
Greenland.
go visit Antarctica and see.
I
how
would
Really?
like
That is a
It's really
topic
sick.
that we will bring up later in our next.
Honestly,
podcast.
I would love to do a job contract where I go to Antarctica and do research there.
Yeah,
that would
but
be a
it's like
dream for me.
Antarctica is so blocked off.
Yeah, but do you understand that you stay in a building for like 3 months where there's everything inside that building?
No. I
Everything.
know. Yeah,
I
I
think-
think,
you
I
don't
think it
have
would be
to
be-
super
Hold on.
cool to do research out there. But I just think the fact that Antarctica is so blocked off and
And
not
it's also like
I think I found my
researched
answer.
or discovered. I think it's.
I think I would have to say India.
I was
Oh,
gonna
I
say
would wanna
India
go
too.
to-
I
Yeah.
think I would not want to go to
I
India.
would want to go to.
I
What
actually
would you
bring
wanna go
up-
see?
India right now is the biggest, like I guess, area with the most like active slaves.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
That I
There's
know
also
nothing
a billion
about that.
people.
multiple out there.
Also, a billion people.
Yeah.
Also, we would like to you guys give respects
Later.
to the later.
We can't do it in the middle of the podcast. It was either before or at the end of,
Okay, for sure. Sorry.
because it's gonna get lost in the middle of.
Right. Sorry.
Sorry.
Marcel, you said what country? You said
India.
India too, Shadi.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
say India.
this is Korea.
Yeah, I said Korea.
Yeah,
the
they
yo-
said multiple-
yo-
there's multiple.
Yeah,
answers.
but I just
Do
That
y'all
was just
remember
an
the guy
easy answer.
Otto,
Yeah,
but that's
whatever
the
his
point, isn't it? They
cheating.
got it. They've already got it.
Cheating. What, Shadi?
this guy that was leaving North Korea.
Oh yeah.
Otto. I think his name is Otto something, and oh my god, he's dead. He's obviously dead now. Like North Korea sent him back to America, was in a coma for 3 days, and then he died. And we don't know how.
Wait, what guy?
I
I was thinking of the guy that flew from North Korea into South Korea, and they brought him in. I'm pretty sure that guy's still alive.
No, he's dead. It was such a sad story. But I mean, fuck around and find out. You never want to
Right.
go to North Korea in the first
Yeah,
place.
I was gonna say why
He
would
was
be
born
there. in
there.
the first
No, he was
No,
born there.
he was not. He was from Iowa, I think.
No, the guy I'm thinking of is from North Korea, and he
I don't
literally
know. I don't know either.
stole a car, drove it to the border, and then ran straight to South Korea. And North Koreans, there's a video of it. You can see North Korean soldiers running after him, shooting him, and then he just like hid behind the wall right when he made it to South Korea. And then obviously because he is in South Korea, and the whole problem there, South Korean soldiers had to defend him, and they can't start a fight like that, so they let him go. And then I think eventually he had to go back to North Korea, but that was also a crazy story.
Yeah, I was gonna. Well, that's the thing. It's like it's a crazy story. It's so common out there.
Yeah.
You have
You
no
don't-
idea how many people try fleeing that
Yeah.
country every single day. There's a lot of documentaries as well.
Oh yeah, there is.
There was a documentary I watched back in school about a eye doctor going out to North Korea, and he was not supposed to record anything else but
Oh, I
his
heard about this guy.
research for the eye doctors, but they just picked up a lot of footage of
Oh,
like the
the
lifestyle.
high school,
and everything.
right?
It's cool that he was able to go out there and cure a lot.
Was that in a government class?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I watched the same thing.
I don't know
Yeah.
what class mine was, but I know what you was doing. Like, so
So what I was also gonna ask, my last question, probably the last question. If you guys had the money, okay, and that's only here in America, and you have to live in Colorado, what other state would you buy a house in to live? Like, let's say, so for me, it's Florida. Obviously, we all know. But for me, I'd have a winter house, a summer house in Colorado, and a winter house in Florida.
opposite.
No,
California.
because
Summer
I
house
can't-
in Colorado.
so
and a
confused.
summer
winter
house,
in
yeah,
Florida.
here, winter in Florida for sure.
So you can
Because-
you can live half of the year in one state and the other in another
Yeah.
state. So which 2 states would you choose?
Yeah, and that would be for the opposite seasons.
Cool. Yeah. You wanna go?
Understand, Majdi? Or do you-
Yeah, I got it.
Majdi. He ain't been here in a while. Huh?
If he was talking to me, sure, that's my brother.
Majdi, if you're watching this, bro, shout out.
We love you, bro. I'll give a shout out to Mezdi always because I love you and I miss you. And
I mean, yeah, that's our brother.
come back, please. Look, I love you. I miss you.
He's coming back Thursday.
Did you understand, Jacob?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I think
He's
my
going to- I'm off
two
tomorrow.
states that
Yeah,
I
he gets
would
here at 4 tomorrow.
want to go
At
to,
4?
I guess, would be Texas and
Wait,
the
what's-
We'll see you tomorrow, bro.
Love you, baby.
Coming?
Tomorrow at 4.
Wow. Are we having dinner?
I don't know. We're watching the football game somewhere. Jacob, give your answer.
I'm sorry, babe. Go ahead.
I already said it.
Oh, that's okay. Moving on.
Repeat.
Marcel, what's your answer?
I just feel like it's always me that's getting like skipped and just ignored at all times.
Well, because I asked what it was and you didn't want to.
I answered. You guys
What's
just
your
kept
answer,
talking.
Jacob? We had some more important to talk to. His name is Meshti.
We are on the podcast together, but we decided to talk about another human being in a different state.
Yeah, because
I feel like this is a little bit of disrespect
in this
on my
podcast,
name.
we like to keep it free and just talk to each other. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not even. I haven't even looked at the camera.
I think, me personally, I think the reason that this podcast, not the reason this podcast started, but like a lot of our deep talks to encourage us to want to have a podcast,
Yeah,
all started with Mejdi. Or I mean, not all started with Mejdi, but Mejdi, like, I don't know.
He's my boy.
He's led lots of big talks that.
Anyways, Jacob, my love, please. I can't sleep tonight if I don't know your
Texas
answer.
in the winter, and I also think Colorado in the summer.
Do you know what happened last year in Texas in the winter?
What, they got their first...
Oh my
like-
God. The
Oh,
whole city.
little bit
The whole,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no
Frickin-
power.
the whole
It
freaking
was like
state.
a bunch of snow and nobody knew
Okay,
what
but
to
that's
do.
also because the whole state is not built to
Yeah, but
handle
also
it.
I think I'll be
all
able
their
to
water, all of our water pipes and everything is built in a way to
super
be right,
underground, so it doesn't
like
get
3-6
frozen.
feet under. In Texas, they're not, and then also Texas have their own power grid. So when they lost their power, they can't take it from other states like we could because they want it to be their own country eventually. And
I was
they
gonna say when
did their own
Texas
shit.
tried becoming their own country, that was crazy.
California
Should've
was
let
trying
them.
to do that.
Yeah, and see, if we let them, they probably would have died.
Yeah,
They
honestly,
got a lot of help from outside states. They would
honestly,
not
thought
have
Texas
died.
would have been. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, they probably would have been gone by now.
For me, I would be in the Hamptons for half of the year because I'm a rich bougie person.
For what half
I
of
did
the?
say money is not enough.
Yeah, I mean the
Like we could have
Hamptons.
said California, but I stayed humble and went to Florida.
Yeah, no, the
I got like a cheap
For me,
house.
New York.
If Florida didn't have, and I guess Cali too, but like the big risk of like
Tornadoes.
water disaster, like just
Yeah,
natural
yeah,
disasters.
Just
That's
natural.
the-
Natural
Tsunamis,
disasters.
yeah.
I'd probably choose Florida and Colorado too, but I'm just so scared of natural disasters and I hate them all.
Texas is always getting hit.
Yeah, Texas would also be
They
one.
were
but I
never
just-
prepared, baby.
I would in the wintertime I would like to go to obviously in Colorado I'd like to be the summertime. I'd fuck with Colorado. Wintertime. Stop looking at me like that.
What if you've got around the answer so long, bro? What's the answer?
Still making like soundtrack.
How is
What are you
Seattle in the
doing?
winter? Seattle in the wintertime is cold, right? It's freezing.
Seattle's
I don't
pretty
know, I've
cold.
never
Yes,
been.
Seattle's pretty cold.
Seattle is the last place you would ever want to move.
Yeah, because it's pretty cold.
Knowing you, Marcel, you'd probably commit suicide in the first 3 months.
We can't talk about
Okay.
Trigger warning.
Let's chat.
Why? That's what. Okay, I'm sorry, but if you guys don't know, Washington has one of the highest suicide rates ever. It's so depressing over there. It's always
Yes, we
cloudy.
know
It's
that.
always raining.
I
This
love
is
that.
for educational
the mood.
purposes.
I love that
Okay,
mood
can
though.
we let Marcel talk? Jeez.
I also like that mood. I like the.
What's your answer?
I like. Okay, Texas and Colorado. Texas in the winter, Colorado in the
Yeah, but you
Oh
said
my
you
God, he's
don't wanna
literally
go to
just
Florida because of
copying
all
me.
their natural disasters, but Texas also has that.
Okay, and I also have.
Not as much,
I have
man.
also found out. Okay,
No, worse than Florida.
I would go to actually. You know,
What's the
if,
about
if money wasn't a
white
problem, I'd go to
cowgirls.
Scottsdale, Arizona.
I can't hear
Arizona.
when he was talking.
I'd
about
live in Scottsdale, Arizona for the wintertime.
Scottsdale.
Arizona.
It's like a very specific area.
Yes, this specific city.
Who lives there?
Lots of hot women and rich people.
See, I was gonna say it's either between like Colombians or
I don't know. I'm going to where I think I would be happy. Beautiful, Florida is like it's beautiful, green.
Happy in the tornado while you're fucking.
Yeah, it's okay, man. I lived a happy life, man. I personally, green grass just makes me so happy for some reason.
his happy life was fighting alligators for his
I went swimming
For a selfie.
I've gone paddleboarding in alligator infected water, not infected.
Yeah, you don't make good
Where?
choices.
In I don't want to say their names, but
I'd be here in
I'm here
Scottsdale.
Scott's. His mom's house where we were in paddleboarding in the lake behind her house. There's alligators there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what they told me. Maybe they were trying to
never
scare me.
seen
Yeah,
But
there's no way because we were in that water.
Yeah,
we've
we've
been
been.
in that water.
But I don't think I've ever seen an alligator.
I have not, but
I would not believe much things that Scott says.
Yeah,
But-
not either.
but Scott, we love you. I know you watch this, bro. But
yeah, Scott, we love,
love you.
I miss Scott, bro. I miss Scott in a beer, bro. It's been a long
yeah,
time.
let's plan a trip out to Florida and record out there.
Since we only have like 6
Remember to invite us next time.
What other things would you guys like the 4-5s to do outside of just a podcast? Like what challenges, what things do you guys want us to do and record as a 4-5?
Quitting is definitely an option.
What would you like
What?
us to talk about as well? Before we leave?
Sports. You guys want us to talk about sports?
Huh?
Oh, I thought they said that they want us to talk. I heard somebody say they want us to talk about sports.
I
No.
did. I did get that today. That someone wants to talk about fantasy football, but I know nothing about it, so
I mean,
I personally can't.
Don't forget to
Well,
like.
maybe we'll do a
comment.
podcast where we try explaining a sport to you guys that you guys have zero
Or
knowledge.
or not a podcast, but a video where we try to learn said sport.
I would
And
not.
play it.
I would
That
not
would be
waste my
good.
time on. Oh yeah, that'd be good.
But yeah, like, subscribe, and comment, and tell your friends about it.
Oh, we're done.
Oh, is that it?
No, we don't need to be done. I'm
Oh, we just throw that in the middle for sure.
Like,
That just threw me off. I don't know what.
we have 5 minutes to talk about. Do you guys? No, we're not gonna talk about ghosts.
We could, if you guys want to talk about. I mean, that was an option. Talk about ghosts.
While we're
Angels
talking about
and
natural
spirits.
disasters and stuff, we can finish this with the resource crisis in Cali.
Oh yeah, resource. Yeah, I mean, because August 25th, they said everybody should buy electric cars. August 28th or 29th, something like that, they said don't charge electric cars because we can't. Our grid is not. No, our grid is not strong enough to charge all of that because of the heat wave, of course. But also, they it's just not like we were not prepared for everybody charging cars and your fridge and all that now on running on electricity.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people in California, and electric cars are big out there.
See, if you have a solar power, you would not have that problem.
Yeah, but that's expensive. I mean, at this point, it's
would
way
rather-
cheaper.
I would rather pay that expense than be in a position where I
Or just
have-
buy a
well,
gas engine car.
Yeah.
But
Cheaper.
More reliable.
And then we're running
there's more problems than just electricity. Like they're also running out of water. Not running out of water, but like
like China.
water's a
no,
scarcity
they're
in
running out of
Cali.
water.
China is definitely running out of water. It's not like they're running out. It's kind of just disappearing, and
Yeah, it's a desert
evaporating.
now.
There's scarcity. Like it's because
Yeah.
You would think for nothing.
what
Nothing.
I will
So
say.
it's your
Cal-
tattoo, Shadi. Mama, do you know Shadi got a tattoo?
That's crazy.
Go ahead.
I feel like
Mama, did you know every single one of these kids here, other than me, have at least 2 tattoos?
Chill,
I
man.
have zero.
Yeah, what are you talking about? I have no tattoos.
Me neither.
And you will soon have no home.
Will be
You
no.
want to do that with the other hand?
I can do it with my original hand.
What?
You asked me to do it with my other.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
With what?
California has
yeah,
a
back to
resource.
Poop hole.
Poop hole? Loophole.
Oh, poop hole.
I want to live in a ship.
In a ship.
That's
Dude, I
so
would
rad.
love to live in an RV.
Okay, yeah, you guys would love to do that. Would you guys work on an oil rig in the middle of the ocean?
I would not. That's a different. I said I would want to live on a ship, do research on ships, but I wouldn't.
Underground,
I
not
would.
in stationary.
I would not.
You would definitely get seasick.
I would not because I've been on the sea for hours and hours. I've never gotten sick.
You have?
I think you would get
Yeah.
seasick, me personally.
We've been on boat rides.
It's different, dog.
Shadi has very high standards. I think you would get seasick.
I would no.
It really depends who you are. I
Yeah.
don't think I'd get seasick.
I would not get seasick either. I
Plus,
don't get.
in a big ship like that, you don't really feel it moving like you would in a boat.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
way more stable. Plus, when you're inside the ship, you're in your room. You don't even know you're in the water, bro.
Yeah.
It's like a house.
when you
the
can't
whole
go,
hotel.
but when you can't go do certain things, or when
Like
you
what?
In a ship, there's usually all that.
You have no idea. Like the
need.
newer ships, they have everything.
You
they
have
everything
all the
a person
amenities
would
you
need.
need.
You
Yeah.
can go play football.
can't go on a drive to clear your mind.
You can
I
go on a
literally
walk.
can't drive
Nobody is a little
either.
girl, Marcel.
I can't drive either way, sir.
Marcel's
Yeah.
like, I'd rather go on a little drive to clear
No,
my
that
mind.
was bad, bro. You know he can't drive.
The
There's
ocean.
no McDonald's. There's no like.
But at least there's a
You're right, but
person
there's
cooking for me.
authentic seafood.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Literally, I'll
food.
jump grab something.
Yeah, it's included when you buy the ticket.
I
no
could
way,
not.
bro just said there's no McDonald's.
I could not stay on a ship. Me personally.
I love the
I hate
water.
Not how long. I'm not to like live. the rest
3
of
to
my
4,
life.
3 to 6 month contract, I'd be okay with.
Days.
I was thinking of like a week. 2
yeah,
weeks,
3
you
to
know?
6 days.
Oh, not on a vacation. I said like work, like do research.
You could spend 6 months straight on the water.
Yes.
If it's for work, bro, I
It's
feel like
for work.
if you
I
can
feel
do it,
you,
you
okay.
can really do
Also,
anything.
Teach them.
you get paid good, and because you're on the water, you're not spending the money.
Yeah, all your money goes to saving because
You also have
your
a place
living
to
is
live.
free. Yeah,
Yeah.
living is free.
Your food is free.
Everything's free.
Every
would-
single question we've had today is not considering
many
money. So
mermaids
who cares
do you
about money?
What?
No.
We said we're not caring about money. We said in all these questions that we're not considering.
No, we're
finance.
just saying if you live at the ship for 6 months because
Like
you
there's
work
a lot
there,
of pros.
all the money you make is you keep it because the food is included, your room is
Housing
included.
Yeah.
You don't need to drive, so there's no registration,
For
no
6
insurance.
When we found
no
out,
that.
you guys don't
protection,
fucking
like
tip
Aquaman.
anybody.
You know, making $8,000 a month for 6 months and not spending it, and then coming out.
8,000 a month, bro. I'll go live in that for the rest of my life.
That's $48,000.
Yeah, that's in 6 months, and you did not spend 1 cent of it.
You don't tip your servers.
Bro.
Huh?
You don't tip your workers. That's crazy.
Why would I want to?
Who
what?
tips what?
There's workers over there that
Oh, the servers.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
different. That's, they're getting paid.
Yeah, at that point, I'm pretty sure they get paid full.
Yeah, but
That-
this is not
here.
It would not be a.
Must be an American thing.
It would not be
It is.
a tourist ship. It would be a research vessel.
yeah. He's talking about something different.
Okay, do you think you'd be able to? I don't know how long a submarine can stay underwater, but
Oh, I would also want to do a submarine.
would you rather do a submarine?
I would not. But
I think I would love to go on
if-
the submarine. Not
Yeah.
live-
Oh yeah,
not
yeah.
for like
work.
20
It's
minutes.
pretty
Yeah,
difficult
like, see it.
on the human body to be underwater
yeah,
under
under
that much pressure in a
Yeah, but
submarine.
the
so
submarine is pressurized.
still,
To an extent, you
Yes,
still
yes.
have a lot of different body like reactions.
right? If you- the way as you go down, going back up is gonna be more difficult, and you would have to stay in that for a longer period of time until the pressure kind of equalizes. So by the time you get out, none
Yeah,
of your organs burst essentially. But I would rather be a ship. But if there is
I would be a ship.
I'd rather be a submarine.
But again, submarine is a lot of pressure on your body. You would not last long.
I'd go into the water.
Okay, so before we end this podcast, we want to give our respects and our prayers to the families for the 2 kids that lost their lives today by Columbine.
Actually, I don't know if they died yet.
Oh my God!
We want to pay our respect and
And we pray that they don't,
Condolence.
that they don't die.
Hopefully, they do not pass.
Hopefully.
We give our
does this
condolences to
job.
anybody who has to suffer from these tragedies.
Not just those 2. Everybody.
Yeah, anybody. If you get shot, I feel bad for you too.
Unless you're in a,
I feel like we gotta cut this before we get canceled.
unless you're in a gang.
Thank you everybody for watching.
That was
F.o.b.s
fun.
out.
No, you
bro.
no.
I was like, that's.
What's your name?
I'm late for what?
I'm making the cut.
Stop. No more life.